Hi guys, today I'm here with a haul video. This is a total miscellaneous haul. There's some kind of like fashion and beauty and then a couple of other bits and pieces that I've picked up, and so yeah, it's a bit of a mishmash. So the first place that I went, this was yesterday. I'm going to show you the stuff that I bought yesterday and then the other stuff I got a little while ago. But the first place that I went was Primark, or Primark. I know most people call it Primark. So went in there and picked up a couple of things. The first thing that I got from Primark, and this is the only kind of like clothing item that I picked up, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see all of this, but it's this midi skirt. You're not going to be able to see all of this. I'll try and move back as far as I can. But yeah, this midi skirt, I really love the print of this. It's a really flattering shape. I don't have a midi skirt yet. I've never been entirely sure whether or not it would be flattering on me, but I've tried it on yesterday and I really liked it. And so yeah, I really like this, and this was £8. I think it will just be really nice for in the summer, just with a plain vest. There's so many colours in this that you could really match it with a lot of things, and so I'm really excited to wear this. The next thing that I picked up was this necklace, and it's just got a little brass feather on the end of it, and I've been quite into kind of just very casual, baggy. I've been wearing a lot of maxi skirts. I've got that kind of like baggy grey cardigan that you've probably seen in a couple of videos that I've been wearing a lot at the moment, and I just think that this, this kind of ties in with that kind of style, and it was only, as I say, it was only £2. And yeah, I really like that. I think it will go with quite a lot of things, and it'll just be one of those kind of easy things just to stick on if you're kind of in a rush heading out and you want to just stick on a bit of jewellery just to dress up whatever outfit. I think that this will be quite nice for that. The final thing that I picked up in Primark, and this was a total like random impulse buy at the checkout, but while I was waiting in the queue to get the skirt and the necklace, I saw these little body puffs and they have like an owl face on them. Oh, how cute is this? And it was only £1, and I thought, do you know what, I actually physically cannot resist this. So yeah, I've been needing a new one of these for a while, and I just thought that this was too cute to pass up, so yeah, that was only £1. So the next place that I went into was Superdrug. I can't resist Superdrug. I got a Superdrug gift card as part of my birthday present for my mum and dad, and I wanted to spend it. So I popped in yesterday after work and I went straight for the Bourjois counter sort of section, as I so often do at the moment, because everything that Bourjois is bringing out right now is so good. You might have noticed in a couple of my videos that I've been raving about some of their stuff, but anyway. The first thing that I got was something that I was so excited to get because I've wanted this for ages. For weeks, and I had popped into like 3 different Boots and Superdrugs and couldn't find them anywhere, and I was in a bit of a panic that I'd missed the boat, because I absolutely love the colour boost in Orange Punch. I've been using it virtually every day since I got it, and I really wanted Peach on the Beach, and as I say, everywhere that I went into they didn't have them anymore, and I was like, no, were they like extremely limited edition? But thankfully I went into one of the big Superdrugs in Glasgow yesterday and they had all of the colours. So I finally got Peach on the Beach. It's a really beautiful, soft, peachy pink colour. It's really lovely for summer. It's really lovely and pigmented. It feels really nice on the lips, and yeah, it's apparently waterproof, and they do last on the lips for ages. I've noticed that with the other ones, so yeah, really excited about this. The next thing that I picked up was another one of the 1 second gel nail polishes. Now, if you've seen a couple of my other videos, you'll have seen me raving about the pink one of this, the name of which I forget right now. I think it's Rose Cupcake, something like that. But this one is called Turquoise Block, and it's an absolutely gorgeous bright turquoise colour. I'm wearing it on my nails right now. Oh, I love it so much. It's really pretty. I love the consistency of these nail polishes. They're really easy to apply. They've got the little fan shaped brush, which means that you can apply it really quickly. 1 coat is probably enough. I tend to do 2 just to make it as sort of intense as I can. But yeah, really love this. The other thing that I picked up was another thing that I've been really wanting for a while, and that is the Bourjois Bronzing Primer. Now at the moment this is only £6.99, but I think it goes up to £9.99 after a little while. But I have to be kind of careful with bronzer because I'm so pale, but I really wanted to try a cream one for a while. Obviously everyone goes on about the Chanel bronzer, the Soleil Tan Bronze Universelle, Soleil de Chanel, you know the one. But this is the Bourjois version of that, and it's a kind of like gel formula, tinted smoothing primer, evens and mattifies. Now apparently it's a primer, and so you put it on kind of like under your base to kind of just bronze up your whole face. I don't think that I'll probably do that, and I think I'm just going to try this as as an actual bronzer on my cheeks. And see how I get on with that, put it on top of my foundation. Because I'm so pale, if I put bronzer all over my face, I'm going to look ridiculous. And so yeah, I will give this a go and let you know what I think. Okay, so on to the miscellaneous items. For my birthday, I wanted to get the New Girl Season 1 box set, and so I got some money for my birthday and I went out and bought it. And here it is. I absolutely love New Girl. I've watched kind of bits and pieces of it sort of on E4 every now and then I watched kind of a chunk of it on the flight home from Australia, and I just love it. It's funny, it's sort of just easy to watch, you're not kind of like having to concentrate on anything too serious. The characters are brilliant, I love all of the actors. I think Zooey Deschanel's brilliant. Funny, I got put off her by 500 Days of Summer because I'm a little bit in love with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I did not like her character in 500 Days of Summer. And then I started watching New Girl, and I also started reading Hello Giggles, which is the website that she's part of the kind of creation team behind, and I just love her now. I think she's fantastic, and I love, as I say, I love all of the characters in this, particularly Nick, who, can you see? Yeah, you can. Fallen a little bit in love with this guy, I have to admit. It's a little bit of a problem. I tweeted something about this the other night, and one of my friends, Lynn, who's another Scottish blogger, had tweeted me back and said that she's having the same problem because he's just lovely. A lot of items that I picked up were from Asda, and they have their 3 for £10 book offer on at the moment. There were a couple of books that I really wanted, and I thought, well, this is as good a time as any to pick them up when you're getting 3 for £10. So the first book that I got was The Bling Ring by Nancy Jo Sales, and I really wanted to read this before I go and see the film. It's directed by Sofia Coppola, and it has Emma Watson in it, who is on the cover of this book. Ooh, the lighting's gone weird. But yeah, I really wanted to read this. It is based on a true story of a group of teenagers in LA who started burgling celebrities' homes, and so they were going into kind of like A-listers' houses and taking things when they weren't in. Just in case you didn't know what theft was, that's what it is. It basically says in the front, how a gang of fame-obsessed teens ripped off Hollywood and shocked the world. Next book that I picked up, now this one seems silly because I haven't read the first one, but I have watched the film a million times, so I feel like maybe that is okay. But it's Revenge Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. I'm terrible, that was awful, I'm so sorry. But basically it's the second in the Devil Wears Prada kind of series. I haven't read the first one, but as I say, I've seen the film so many times, it's insane, and so I do know the story. I feel like I should probably have got it as well, but you know, we'll see. I really like how this book feels. It's got a sort of like textured back. It feels almost sort of like velvety. It's not velvet obviously, but it's got a really nice finish to it. And so basically I think this is like 10 years on from the first book. So yeah, quite interested to read that. The third book I picked up is going to be completely and utterly hit or miss with me because this kind of genre tends to be that way. But it's called Fallen, and it's by Lauren Kate, and this is a YA kind of along the lines of all of these supernatural romance kind of sector. So this, I have absolutely no idea whether or not I'm going to like, but I like the sound of the back. Do you know what, to save time I'll just read you the back. Instant, intense, weirdly familiar. The moment Luce looks at Daniel, she knows she has never felt like this before. Except she can't shake the feeling that she has. And with him, a boy she doesn't remember ever setting eyes on. Will her attempts to find out why enlighten her or destroy her? Dangerously exciting and darkly romantic, Fallen is a thrilling story about forbidden love. Now, I can tell you that this book I will either really love or really, really hate and not be able to get through, because it's going to be either like Twilight, when I started Twilight and tried to read it and couldn't even get through the first chapter because I hated it so much, or it's going to be like, and just to clarify, I have seen all of the Twilight films, some of them more than once, but I just couldn't get into the books. So it's either going to be like that, or it's going to be like when I read the Trill trilogy by Amanda Hawking, where I started to read it and was like, this is hilarious, but I couldn't put it down. So it's going to be one or the other, I think, but I'll give it a read and let you know what I think of it. Alrighty, so that's it for my miscellaneous haul. That went on for a lot longer than it should have. But I really hope that you enjoyed that, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you've been buying recently. I'd love to know. And I will speak to you again soon. Bye! I got a Superdrug gift card from my mum and dad as part of my birthday present, and I wanted to spend some. I got a Superdrug gift card from my mum and dad as part of my birthday present, and I wanted to spend it, and so I went into. The next thing that I picked up was another one of the 1 second jail what? The final lot of items I bought in Asda, and they've got their 3 for 2 of, oh no they don't. The final lot of items that I picked up were from Asda, and they have their 3 for £3 book offer on at the moment. What? No they don't! Would you rather shave your eyebrows or have your eyelashes fall out? Oh my god.